na Peter Obi.
Obi for president.
All over Nigeria na Peter Obi.
Obi for president.
Mama, papa, they shout Peter Obi.
Obi for president.
Brothers and sisters, they want Peter Obi.
Obi for president.
Waiting be the name of
Peter Obi.
Call him again, oh.
Peter Obi.
Obi kererenke.
Peter Obi.
Obi kererenke.
Peter Obi.
Obi, Obi, Obi.
Peter Obi.
Obi kererenke.
Peter Obi.
Iya,
Peter Obi.
iya, oh.
Peter Obi.
Nigeria don't suffer, no be small.
We don't suffer, no be small.
Other countries they grow, we just dey fall.
We don't suffer,
because we get bad leaders, then where they on top.
We don't suffer,
they're not here because all their families they.
Welcome back to the channel. Peter Obi has made a bold declaration. Investigate me. I have no stain. At the same time, Nnamdi Kanu continues to sit in detention, silence but not forgotten. Today, we ask, what if these two powerful voices, one in politics, the other in resistance, are both essential for the future of the Igbo people? This is not about choosing sides. It is about understanding the full picture. Stay with us.
And one people will say, oh, maybe you will leave Abga tomorrow. It's a subject. It's not, politics is not about running from one place to the other. And then, no. Whatever you can do it from wherever you are and do it properly. Let me tell you what Fashola said. He said, doing good work has nothing to do with party or coloration. When I see people jumping from here to here or doing this, no. You have to be consistent. Leadership is you have to be consistent, focus on the job. Know what you said yesterday, you fulfill it today. Where there's disagreement, you come out and say, I disagree with this. And know when that disagreement maybe ends and you say, okay, fine, that's it. Abner is strong, Abner is doing well, and I assure you that he will continue to do well. I'm not one of those fanatics that runs around.
Why you must watch till the end. We will compare Peter Obi's clean image. We will expose the real reason why Peter Obi's single-time vow is causing panic in Aso Rock. We will link Obi's quiet strategy to Nnamdi Kanu's loud sacrifice and what it means for the Igbo Nation. And finally, we ask, is the obedient movement ready to confront the Fulani agenda or just play politics? Stay with us. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's dive deep. I have no stains. The challenge that shocked Nigeria. Peter Obi's statement sent shockwaves through the political space. He said, conduct your investigation. I have no stains of corruption, rigging, ballot snatching, or thuggery, none. These words are not just powerful, they are rare in a country where many politicians fear their past being exposed. Peter Obi is open his book to the public. And when a man tells you to investigate him, it means he is ready for accountability. That is leadership. Now, think about it. How many other Nigerian politicians can dare say the same? No. How many of them are bold enough to say, check my record and you won't find any dirty thing? It's a lie. You know, see. Obi is telling Nigerians, and especially Igbos, we don't need to play dirty to win. We can lead with integrity. That message hits home for the Southeast, where so many have lost faith in the system. While Nnamdi Kanu stood against injustice in a revolutionary way, Obi is showing that clean politics is possible too. Both are fighting the same war, one inside the system, one outside it. Single-time promise, a new type of leadership. Peter Obi shocked many again by declaring that he would serve only one time as president, just 4 years. Why? Because 4 years is enough for a sincere leader to begin real transformation. To some, it sounds unbelievable, but Obi's track record gives weight to that promise. As Anambra governor, he worked with limited resources but left behind solid savings and infrastructure improvements He showed Nigeria that it is not the number of years in power, it is how you use them. This vow of single time is not weakness, it is strategy. It is a way to focus on impact, not power. And when we look at Nnamdi Kanu, who gave all personal safety for his people, we see a parallel. Kanu gave up his freedom. Obi is offering to give up long time political gain. One sacrifice on the street, the other is sacrifice at the ballot. Different approach, same mission. It shows the world that Igbo men can serve selflessly. The power of integrity in politics. Obi's political journey stand out for one main reason: character. He refuses to use violence. He doesn't insult opponents. He doesn't jump from one party to another looking for power. In fact, Obi is known for walking away when money or power clashes with his principles. Let's be honest, this kind of politics is rare. It is the same kind of integrity that earned Nnamdi Kanu deep loyalty. People follow Kanu not just because of his word, but because of his boldness and consistency. In a nation full of betrayal, the Igbo people are hungry for men who mean what they say. Peter Obi has built a reputation that crosses religious and ethnic lines. Even in the north, he has flowers. That is the power of clean leadership, and it makes the cry for justice for Kanu even more important, because we must protect every Igbo son who walks the path of truth, whether through politics or activism. From Anambra to national vision, Peter Obi critics say he only governed Anambra, but look deeper. As governor, he rejected the luxury and the wastefulness of the Nigeria elite. He used his security vote wisely. He saved billions and invested in health and education. Now, he is saying what many fear to say: we don't need new presidential jets. That money should go to hospitals and schools. That is a powerful message and a dangerous one to those who benefit from the current system. It is the same kind of direct honesty that made Nnamdi Kanu fear. When a man speaks uncomfortable truth, the powerful become nervous. That is why Obi's single time ambition is a national threat, because it exposes waste, greed, and corruption. And for the Igbo nation, it sends hope that free transformation can start from one of us. Kanu's courage, Obi's strategy, both are the Igbo power. This is where many get it wrong. Some think supporting Peter Obi means abandon Kanu. Others think if you support Kanu, you must reject Obi. But here is the truth: we need both voices. Kanu showed the world that Igbo will not bow to injustice. Obi is showing that Igbos can lead through excellence and peace. One shakes the system from outside, the other reforms it from inside. This is not division, it is divine strategy. If we are wise, we will stop arguing and start unity, because both men represent the soul of a people who have suffered too long and are now rising. Why this message is important to the obedient and Biafrans? To the obedient, your movement is about hope, transparency, and new Nigeria. To the Biafrans, your cry is for freedom, justice, and dignity. Can both exist side by side? Yes. Obi is the bridge that connects the street and the state house. Kanu is the fire that reminds the world that the Igbo spirit cannot be broken. We must not allow political differences to destroy our shared destiny. Whether you wear a suit or wave a flag, if your heart beats for Igbo progress, you are part of the same mission. And Peter Obi is proving that an Igbo man can rise without selling out. Peter Obi is proving that character matters. One of Obi's strongest quotes is this: desperation is not part of my politics. I don't insult, I don't rig, I don't switch belief for gain. In a political jungle where people change parties like changing shirts, Obi is different. This reminds many people of Nnamdi Kanu who refuse to trade truth for comfort. He stay firm even under pressure, even in DSS custody. Today, we must reward that character, because if we don't support men of integrity, we will keep recycling men of greed. Peter Obi is not just a candidate, he is a symbol of what is possible. Unity is possible if we see the bigger picture. Imagine this future: Peter Obi becomes president, running a government of accountability. Nnamdi Kanu is released and contributes his voice to restructuring Nigeria or achieving Biafra self-determination peacefully. Igbo youth are no longer forced to choose between protest or silence. They have a real seat at the table. This dream is not far away if we unite, but if we keep dividing ourselves, obedience versus Biafrans, the system wins. The enemy is not us. The enemy is the oppression, poverty, and silence we have been forced to accept. And both Obi and Kanu are shaking that table in their own way. What Obi's promise means for the Southeast. Obi's promise of 4 years is more than words. It is a challenge to the whole country. It says, I don't need 8 years to start fixing this country. Give me one time and watch what I can do. This is the boldness the Southeast has prayed for. Now, imagine Obi as president and Kanu finally free, contributing his wisdom and connection to the people. The world will watch as the Southeast leads Nigeria, not with guns, not with violence, but with vision. This is a message of rebirth for our people. The path forward: one voice, one people. The future of the Southeast depends on one thing: unity. Peter Obi represents peace, policy, and hope. Nnamdi Kanu represents courage, truth, and sacrifice. We don't need to choose one. We need to embrace both. Let the obedient pray for Kanu release. Let the Biafran support Obi's clean politics. Only then we can rise as one Igbo family, stronger, wiser, and unstoppable. It is time to move forward together. This is the season of restoration. Peter Obi is ready to lead with clean hands. Nnamdi Kanu has paid the price for speaking truth. Let no one divide us. If we stand together, no force in Nigeria can stop our future. Like, comment, and share this message if you believe in Igbo unity. Subscribe for more honest, uplifting analysis. Drop your thought below. Can Obi and Kanu's vision work together for the Southeast?